Hey folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today we're going to break ground on Los Claxons. And I hope that I'm pronouncing it right. I never really know how to pronounce the X. We're going to look at a song today off of their second album, En Primera. This came out in 2007. The song is Tu Sonrisa. We're going to be watching them play it live. En Vivo Desde el Cielo. And this looks to be maybe a DVD that came out featuring them. This band includes BETO RAMOS, who we know as Pau's drum teacher and also does plenty of things for The Warning. He helps in a number of different areas within, their needs as a band, essentially. And then it also includes Pablo Gonzalez. Sarre? Is that the... Yeah, so I know him as Pablo Gonzalez, but I've noticed the Sarre, the extra surname in there. He was Ali's bass teacher, and we featured him in previous episodes on this channel. Look for Ali's Bass Journey, and you'll see him there, teaching little Ali how to play Jaco Pastorius and other things. It's pretty interesting. We recently looked at a clip from Teatro Metropolitan where Pablo joined Ali on stage, joined the whole band, but was standing right next to Ali, and there were two basses going on during the song 23. We have heard so much about this band over the last year that I thought it was time to finally actually watch them play something. So that's what we're going to do today. Adrian, any questions, any thoughts, any...
I'm just looking forward to seeing both Beto and Pablo.
Pablo was one of the people that early on gave them the idea, really, that they could write their own material. We owe him a great debt of gratitude.
Oh, yeah.
He is a major player, just like Beto, but in a different way. Felt like we needed to show them the respect of actually seeing their band and seeing them playing. So we're going to do that right now with Tu Sonrisa. All right, let's check this out. We'll discuss afterwards.
Desde el lugar donde tantas veces me acuerdo de ti, desde el lugar donde tantas veces dudo por no saber qué decir, hoy pienso en ti, hoy pienso en ti. No hay palabra que la describa, no hay momento que yo cambie por recibirla. No hay historia, no hay estrella, princesa, sueño en vida, que lleguen a igualar o pintar con tu sonrisa. Nuevo a mi vida. Hoy puedo escribir lo que antes no podía. Esta novela parece tener final feliz, pero dependerá que no dejes de sonreír. Hoy pienso en ti, pienso en ti. No hay palabra que la describa, no hay momento que yo cambie por recibirla. No hay historia, no hay estrella,
Wow, very solid showing there. What'd you think, Adrian?
Yeah, don't understand the words, but the music is excellent.
Yeah. That's one thing that is universal is the music language. And we could hear a well-constructed song there. Very well-made verses and pre-choruses and bridges and things like that. I noticed they have 2 guitar players, but they also have 2 keyboardists. They had one guy on the grand piano, and then they had another guy up there on the platform with a Fender Rhodes, and then the Hammond organ with a Nord on top. Whenever I play with the Allman's band, it's a Hammond organ with a Nord on top. So I was relating, and I also loved how at points he would be playing one with one hand, and then it's the chorus. Let's go to the Hammond. Boom. I can relate. I do that all the time myself as a keyboard player. I love seeing other keyboard players do those things. I thought the song was very pleasant.
Yeah, sounds kind of like rock and roll, doesn't it?
Sure, yeah. Oh, yeah, I would say so. I think they're a pretty successful band. I mean, that's my understanding. Okay, en estos tiempos que se prestan para dar, in these times that lend themselves to giving, in these times that life gives us to love, from the place where I remember you so many times, from the place where I so often doubt, for not knowing what to say, today I think of you. Hoy pienso en ti. Yeah. There is no word that describes, no hay palabra que la describa. There is no moment that I change to receive it. No hay momento que yo cambie por recibirla. There's no story, there's no star, no hay historia, no hay estrella. Let that dream come to life, come equal or compete with your smile. Come to Sonrisa. Okay, your smile, that's right. This has come up before. Somebody tell me, who's been watching this channel for a while, this very issue came up. Sonrisa can be sunrise or it can be smile. And here it looks to me like, smile is the context, the proper context. Let that dream come to life. They come to equal or compete with your smile. So it is a bit of a love song, it would appear. Today I think of you. So cool. All right. Yeah, that seems about right for the song we heard there. It looks like Beto has a writing credit on this. Maybe the best thing to do is just ask the audience that we have here, because their albums don't have their own pages on Wikipedia. I'd like to learn a little bit more about who the actual personnel was that was on stage. Okay, it looks like they've gone through some changes in personnel, so I don't want to make any assumptions. But if anybody can identify all the musicians, let us know, because it would just be interesting to know. And if there are other songs you'd like us to check out from Los Claxons, please, by all means, go ahead and do so below. Let us know what you thought about this, too, and if you've ever heard them before. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and if you enjoyed our presentation, please subscribe. Don't forget, we have a new channel now, Modern Rock Talk, where we put interview reviews. So that's what I was just talking about with Pau. It's really a lot of fun to watch Javier conduct those interviews with Pau, and I also have one with Danny now, too, that he did. And they're both great, both worth checking out. All right, so if you haven't been there yet, please check it out. And thanks so much for joining us today, and we'll catch you on the next one, all right? Take care, folks.
See you all later.